What's going on, everyone? It is Owen Gaming or Jack here, and welcome to a brand new video. Now today I have something just a little bit different, and as you can see I'm on a game I haven't played on my channel before, and it is Skyrim Remastered on the PS4. And today I've just been playing this game by myself, in my free time, not really for YouTube or video, and I realised you get all the DLCs with the remastered, so I thought, because I've never done anything like this, I think I'll just give you a tour of the house that I built using I think it's the Hearthfire DLC. So I'll just give you a tour of the house that I built so far, what its progress like, what I'm planning to do to it, and hopefully next time I can do another tour video like part 2 or like continued, where I can show you the upgrades and more stuff that I've added. So without further ado, let's get started. So here we have the carriage, and this is one of the upgrades you can buy, and I think it's only available if you've got the steward. Like, you can just assign any companion as a steward, I think, and I've got Lydia, the companion you get from being the Thane of Whiterun. So here it is, it's the carriage. It just stays outside your house anytime you need it. I don't really use it that often, because I either just fast travel or I use my horse down there, which I will get into a little bit later. But this carriage is run by Dunjar, I think I'm pronouncing that right, and he can take you to most places like Darkwater Crossing, Downstar, so most of the big towns and cities in the game, and possibly some places you probably won't need, but they're there anyway. So moving on, this is my companion for this little video, and she is Nana. I'm really sorry, I'm just getting used to Skyrim again, but these names are hard to pronounce for me. But it's Serana. She's a vampire, and she helps you take down vampires, which is kind of different in a way. And you will get her when unlocking Fort Downguard and travelling and taking her back to her father at the castle Volrakara, I think that's right. And she will come back to Fort Downguard once but that's only if you've made your decision to be against the vampires. So you get 2 decisions, one being a vampire, like turning into a vampire, or just to stick with the Downguard and take the vampires down. And she will help you, she will betray her own kind and help you take down the vampires. So this is how you get her. You can ask her many questions about her family, and she's basically just like a normal companion. And I've got some stuff on her, like, what have I got? Just some stuff I've collected throughout the time. Her weapon that I didn't even give her, her starter weapon, for me was the Elven Dagger. I don't know if it's the same for everyone, but let me know in the comments if you've got a different weapon. So moving on, like I said earlier, I got the horse, and it's you'll get it from building the stable, but it won't actually come with it. You have to buy the horse separately, and I think it's like 1,000 gold or like 500 gold, something like that. It's like pretty dear in a way, but it's actually really helpful. And you will also get it again from buying the upgrade from your steward again. So I think it's a steward, by the way, and it's called Oriden's Horse, just my player name in this game, Oriden, hence the name Owen Gaming. He did it, okay, I know. And you can actually ride it as well, which is pretty cool. It's like a mini vehicle. It can sprint and take places. I don't think it uses any stamina points, so you can just ride it for as long as you want, which is pretty cool. And everywhere I've fast travelled, it always comes with me, so that's pretty helpful as well. So this is my little area, the crafting area that you get when you first buy this area, and I use it to actually build the house. And in this chest I have all my building supplies and a little bit of other stuff like the dragon scales. I put them in here just to really heavy to carry, and I don't really have a good carry weight on me, so I just put all the crafting and valuable stuff in here. And you use this carpenter's workbench to build different parts of your house, and use the drafting table to plan out your house, what you want to build. So that's pretty cool. I haven't read that book yet, but I'm just going to keep it there for decoration purposes. You can make armor or other house upgrades like building materials to build more upgrades, or just you can build jewelry or leather armor, leather weapons, steel armor, steel weapons, and so on and so on. And over here I have the smelter, so if I collect any ores throughout the day I can just smelt them. Workbench, drowned stone. I don't actually know what this place is. I think it's supposed to be a farm, but I'm not actually quite sure. And you do get like a stone quarry where you can just mine stone for days. I think it is infinite, but I don't use it that often. You also get a pit there, but I've got the a pretty cool pickaxe. I think it's like an Easter egg. The notched pickaxe. I think it's supposed to be a reference to Minecraft. Notch, a pickaxe. You get it? The pickaxe in Minecraft and Notch the creator. So that's pretty cool. And over here I do have a farm, and you can buy the cows and chickens separately. And once again, you also have to buy them from your steward, and you can buy different animals. I think the cows are like 250 gold and chickens are just like 50. And I'm not quite sure what the limitation is on it, but I think you can buy more than one. You can buy more than one chicken, I do believe, but I think maybe it's only one cow. Anyway, so moving over here, this is the outside of the house, by the way. And this little section, I have the tanning rack as well, just randomly placed over here. Up here, I also have the outdoor area, so the upstairs, and this actually place is the children's bedroom. So I do have two kids as well. I've got one is Lucia, the beggar from Whiterun, and one is, I can't say his name, but it's Harod. I'll show you in a minute. But he's from the orphanage in, I think it's what is it called? Riften? Riverwood? Yeah, it's in Riften. The orphanage, I think it's in Riften. So you can purchase children there once you complete like a mission for it. So this is the outdoor area. It's like a little balcony as well, because you can actually buy tables and chairs to go out here, which is pretty cool. So I'll show you the back. So over here is just I don't really have anything special over here, but here I have this little place, which is an apiary. I think I'm saying that right. I'm sorry, I keep saying that, by the way. And this will actually just get your bees and honeycombs. It's like a beehive, like it attracts bees, I think, and it will just collect your honeycomb and bees. And a good source of money as well, just the value 5 and value 3. To be fair, if you get loads, it might actually make a good profit. Oh yes, I do have to warn you as well, if you are planning to buy the Lakeview Manor house, see, there's already a guy down there, and he will most likely be an enemy. And because of that little area down there, sometimes and most times it will spawn enemies, so just be wary of that as well. So yeah, here it is again, just from the outside. It does look pretty big if you have the extension on there, but I'll show you the other side extension as well. I also have the armored troll, which is part of the Down Dog DLC as well. So this is the outside area for this room, and it's the armory. I haven't really done much to the outsides, if you can see, so I'm just mostly focusing on the indoor area, the one that I'll be using more. And out here you can build like archery targets, so you can just shoot and practice, and I think there's other stuff you can buy as well, like maybe a tanning rack or something. So let's head inside and I'll show you the inside. So here's the inside, guys. I hope you like it. This is, I think it's fully decorated now. The houses are just dancing. I'll show you why in a minute. But I think it is fully decorated now, because I just told my steward, which is Lydia right over there, to buy furniture and fully furniture the entry hall, which is this room here. And over time it kept getting added to it, because I just thought, because that was just there and nothing else was, and I just thought, is that really it? I just spent a grand on that. But over time it does get filled up, so if you are looking to do that, don't worry, it's not because it just buys one piece of furniture, it will gradually do it over time. So as we enter the main hall here, we have kind of it looks like there's a party going on, but obviously it hasn't been fully decorated yet. It's bland, like really bland. And I will do a part 2 to this, so you guys can see the progress that I've made. But here I have the dining table, which is a good addition, to be fair. It makes it more sociable and homely. A cooking pot over there where the NPCs will sometimes interact with. And this thing here is called I'm not even going to pronounce that. I'm just going to call him Nightingale. And he actually is he a bard, or I think he's a bard, something like that. And basically, he's a null upgrade. You can hire him by talking to your steward once again. And when he comes, he'll play music for your whole house. And you can also make requests, like make a request.
Anything you like.
So he knows about three songs, sorry. That one's actually good, I've listened to that one. And there's 2 more as well. TNT to pray to stop playing if you want him to. Or if you talk to him and play a different instrument.
Certainly. I am trained in the 3
you can listen to 3 different items that he's been trained in. The flute, drum or lute, which is pretty cool. And if you decide he's getting too annoying and you don't want him anymore, you can just go down to I don't need your services anymore and it will just go away. I've never tried it, so I can't confirm that, but yeah, that's most likely what it will do. So firstly, I think I'll show you the children's bedroom. Once again, it's just poor. Look at it, it's so bland. It's just like the simplest children's bedroom ever, but I have got a table for the children to sit at in their own spare time and just do stuff. 2 beds for each children, and this is the boy's bed, I think, because he's been here shorter than Lucia. Just Lucia always asks for like gifts and pocket money, and this is her bed. What's she doing? Lucia, you okay?
Papa.
You okay? Okay, I think it's fixed. And when you give her like gifts and money, she'll actually put it in a chest, which is pretty cool as well. Just recently I just gave her like $9. She spent $100 already. I just gave her $100 before this video start, and I think she spent it all already. Yeah, she'll also, I gave her that doll as well, and they'll also interact with it now and again. And I got a little wardrobe just for like decoration purposes. So yeah, this is pretty bland, but I have got the Compter's Workshop to add more additions. This little thing here, and just a few shelves for just decoration as well. This fort, it's not something you can buy, I don't think. But one day I came into my house and Lucy came up to me saying, look what I found, and she found a fort, and she asked if she can keep it as a pet. And you can say yes, so now we've got a family fort, which is pretty cool, and it's a baby one, it's toast, so it's so cute. So, moving on, across the hall from here is the armory, personally my most favourite room, because it's pretty helpful as well. This is the room which I'm currently focusing on building up and doing, because the carry weight, my carry weight is just so poor and just so small that I need to store all my weapons and armour and stuff like that in a specific place. So I decided to build the armory just to store my stuff. So here it is. Before I got this ebony armour here, which is pretty damn good by the way. So better than that one, let's just say. So 53, I think, armour. And I also enchanted it at Whiterun, because I don't have an enchanting table here. And I put on it, increases your health by 2 points. That sounds bad, and I recently found an enchantment for like increases by 50 and 20, so I made a bad decision. It's not like I can take it off, otherwise it would destroy the whole item. But before I had the ebony armor, I did have this armor, which is the dull waven armor of the Major Knight. It increases your heavy armor still by 17 points. And I'm not planning on selling it, because it is pretty cool in case I ever need it again. This is one of my shields that I've been using. The Elven Shield of Shot Suppression with a 25 armor rating, and it is pretty decent value as well. But I did used to use this before I unlocked the where is it? The there it is. The Ultra Rich Shield of Ultra Rich Shield of Fire Suppression, and it basically hence name suppression increases fire resistance by 50 points, and it just looks totally badass. And it has got a good armor rating and value as well. This right here is where I'm going to be putting all my bows that I won't need, or just like spares. This is the one I used to use before I got the ebony bow, which is pretty cool. And if I decide to store all my armor somewhere and weapons, and I don't really have anywhere to store it, or I'm not planning on doing it at that right moment, and I just need to get rid of some carry weight off me, I'll put all spare armor that need, all weapons that need sorting in the room in this chest, and one day I'll just come in here, take the stuff out of here, and just store it across the room in its specific place. So I've got I've got the full amount of armor mannequins you can get, and here I've got the full set of blades armor, which is pretty damn cool, and it just looks good as well. I don't plan on using it, just I've got better armor than that. In fact, that helmet is better than mine. Oh wait, no, that armor is pretty good, but I don't plan on using it. In here I'm still deciding on what to put there, and there it's just my old suit. This one I have the, I think it's the vampire's armor. Oh no, the shrouded call. Fully fully enchanted, which is pretty damn cool. Backstab does double damage. I don't actually know how I unlock this. It looks like a vampire suit, but I just thought it looked badass, so I decided to put it there anyway. I'm not really sure what to put there, so I'm just going to leave that bland as well. Let me know what if you have any ideas as well, like which armor should I unlock and go in there, and then I'll put them here for you guys. I don't have anything to put on this rack, and I have sorted like especially the amulets, tiara kind of things, and rings. I've put all my rings in here, all my amulets, is it? Yeah, in there. All them tiara things in there, and in here, is it in here? Yeah, I've got all my helmets in there, and I don't really know what I'm putting in there yet. In here is where I store all my oh yeah, these are two separate things, by the way. So I thought it was just one big one, but they are actually separate. In this one I put all my spare armor, and this one I put all my spare clothes. So there we go. In this one I have all the weapons that I just spare really, and they're all enchanted as well, and they're like special weapons. The Adness Bane, which they're from doing the story quests, I think, and the Dragon Bane, which is part of the blades. So yeah, moving on, I'll show you the back room, which is the office, I do believe, that I unlocked, and I decided to build these. Oh, they shouldn't just. They keep spawning out, and they keep spawning outside for some reason, and they should stay in there. I don't know why it's happening, but if I dropped them there originally, and if I put them in here and come back, they always just spawn on the ground, which is not helpful. So as you probably can guess, this is where I store either drinks or potions. So I put all my spare potions here so far because I needed a place to put them. Just I'm getting a carry weight is increasing and it's really bad. So I'll put all my potions. I've got an anvil inside as well in case I ever need it. And table and chairs, shelf. I put that shelf there thinking that you could put stuff in it, but I mean like actually store like the wardrobes, but not really. I just use it for decoration now really. In here, the Cobson's workbench. Now when you've actually maxed out everything, you can actually get rid of these, like remove them, but I think I'm going to keep that one there because it really does fit in, don't you think? So that's pretty cool. In here I have a safe where I store valuable items, like really valuable. So like all kind of special jewels and gems and soul gems as well, and the values and all valuable stuff as well, as you can see as well, and all like special materials as well that don't belong just in a regular chest. So in here I decided to build a trophy room, so I thought it would be cool. And I have only built one statue so far, and it is the woven, that robotic spider thing that you find. And I have a fear of spiders, don't judge me, but so I just built it anyway, just why not. And you do get a large selection of things to build as well. I'm thinking to put, you know what, stuff it, let's put that there, so I like dragons, I actually do. You know what, yes, that does actually look pretty cool, so I'm going to keep that one there now. So I've got the dragon head thing and the dawn spider, and I'm not really sure what to put in all of these, so I'm not really sure what will look cool. So let me know as well, and I haven't really built many decorations as well. I might do in the next video, but anyway, that is the office. Pretty cool. I'll show you this one last, just it's a completely different thing. You can stop it if you want. Now I'll show you upstairs now, and so up here. Now they're I wear these, so these are basically my night clothes. So I'll just put them on my bed there. So here is mine and my wife's bedroom. So I actually built a decent amount of decorations here, and this is just like a little room kind of thing, hallway. And this room I actually built for the steward Lydia and the bard that Nightingale, but I've never seen them sleep in them yet, so I don't know if they can use the beds inside the house. I built them here in case they ever want to use them, because they are part of the house now. I don't plan on getting rid of them. Now, I did build an armor stand up here, and I didn't really know what to put on it, so I just put a full set of elven armor on it, which I thought was pretty cool. I don't have the shoes yet, but you can't really tell anyway. I have the cabin in the woods, which I didn't realise, just noticed now. Now, these doors actually lead to the outdoor areas, like the balcony kind of outside upstairs things that I showed you earlier, lead to these things, which is pretty cool. You got a good view as well, you have got a good view. And your local town is Fort Reef as well. It's a pretty decent town, I'm getting used to it now. So, now I'm just going to show you how far I've got in progression, like, I don't really know what to call it, but like, I'll show you who lives here basically. So, I've got the vampire hunter as a, the vampire girl, Serena, as I told you. Oh, and this is my steward as well, Lydia. She's your house call when you become Thane of Whiterun, which is pretty cool. I couldn't find her for ages because I lost her. I thought she was dead, but I managed to find her then just one day sitting at a table in the Jarl's castle, which is different. Now, when you tell her to make house improvements, usually, hold on, yes, you can buy chickens, but usually if you haven't done it, it will say carriage, horse, and board, and whatever. But I've nearly bought all of them now, and yes, I've already got a chicken, but you can buy I think 2, and I've only got 1 cow, so I think you can only buy 1 cow. If you don't planning on buying your own materials as well, sorry, you can actually tell her to buy materials for you, and you just give her the money and she'll collect it whenever she can, and it's just 20 of each as well, which is pretty cool. And you can tell her to buy furnishings. So basically, if you don't have time or you don't really want to, so it takes effort or something, for some reason I can tell her to decorate the entry room again. I'm not going to do that. So like, let's say you want to decorate the main hall, but you don't really want to, like, do it yourself. I think someone said in a video once, it's cheaper to build it yourself. But if you have a lot of money and you just can't be asked to really build yourself, you just do a 3,500 gold, and she'll actually like collect all the decorations over time and just fill it up for you, which is pretty cool. I wonder if there's a decoration that does there, so that'd be pretty cool. So this is really my house. This is the Nightingale den, showed you earlier. And what time is it? It's 12 AM. The children will be asleep. Yeah. So I'll just show you them quickly. Hurrah! You can tell them to play games, something for you.
Take care.
Or yeah, something for you. But anyway, I'll meet you outside the house for the outro. So thank you so much guys for watching today's video. I hope you have enjoyed. Leave a like and comment if you want to. And comment what you think should be in next video or what I should continue to work on or build. And subscribe if you're new, because I'll be releasing more content like whenever I can. I'm starting to do it a bit more like daily, but not daily like every day. I'm not going to leave it like 5 months and do a video. I'm definitely not. I'm hoping to do another one next week as well, and obviously week after. So I'm on summer break now as well, 6 weeks off. So I'm hopefully can get a lot of videos out to you guys. But anyway, subscribe if you're new. Click the notification bell if to get alerted the next time I upload. So without further ado, I've been Odin Gaming guys, or Jack. Peace out everyone. Peace out.